Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Talks with the ARC Trust webinar series brought to you in partnership with the National Bank of Indianapolis. Through its personal trust division, the bank acts as a fiduciary, providing expert administration and investment management services for the benefit of the ARC of Indiana's clients and their families. To learn more about the services offered at the National Bank of Indianapolis, please visit www.nbofi.com. We thank them for their support as a part of this series. My name is Sarah, and I'm the Senior Director of Engagement for the ARC Trust, and I want to thank you all for watching our webinar. As a reminder, all of our webinars are recorded and available on our website to view or share at any time. So to share this webinar or to see other webinars in our series, you can visit thearctrust.org and click on the Webinar and Videos tab in the banner. In today's webinar, we are going to be talking about plan to achieve self-support accounts. These are also sometimes known as PASS accounts, and how PASS accounts can be beneficial for someone receiving government benefits. So a plan to achieve self-support or PASS account is a way for someone to set aside income or financial resources to help achieve their work goals. A PASS account can be thought of as a savings account that is specifically used to pay for employment goals that a person has. These accounts are run through and approved by the Social Security Administration, and more information can be found on their website via the link below. With PASS accounts, a person can set aside some of their Social Security funds or their wages to help them achieve the work goals that they want to strive for. And the money that is saved in a PASS account does not count as income or as a resource against someone's eligibility for SSI, Supplemental Security Income, or Medicaid. So through a PASS account, you can save to achieve your employment goals without worrying about the income or resource limit in this account while trying to do so. And it's important to remember that the SSI and Medicaid resource limit is $2,000 per month, and the maximum SSI payment is $943 in 2024. A PASS account can be used with other savings options for individuals who have benefits. So a PASS account can be used alongside something like a special needs trust or an ABLE account. If you do choose to have a PASS account, that's not the only savings option that you have available to you. It's just another tool in your toolbox to be able to save for the future, to do the things that you want to do. And PASS is a way to specifically do that to meet or achieve the goals that you have related to employment. So who's eligible for a PASS account? Someone is eligible for a PASS account if they are 15 years or older, receive SSI, or would become eligible for SSI after setting aside income or resources into the PASS account, and have income or resources that they want to set aside. So those are the eligibility requirements for this type of account. And how does it work? Well, first, the person who wants to set up the PASS account determines what training, items, or services that they need to achieve their work goals. Then that person researches how much those things will cost. Once the PASS account has been established, the person can then put aside those specific funds needed to pay for those goods to help achieve those goals that they've stated that they wanted to achieve. So this can include things like, saving money aside to save for and pay for supplies to start a small business, school expenses, equipment or tools, transportation costs. That includes things like a vehicle, specific technology like a computer or other electronic equipment related to employment, educational cost, and others. If it is something that will help you achieve your specific work goals, it could be approved to be saved for using a PASS account. So to set up a PASS account, first, again, you do need to decide on your work goals and determine what you are going to need to accomplish those goals. You'll then need to get your detailed plan in writing. You can have help writing these plans out. Social Security does prefer that you fill out their specific pass form, which you can find on their website using that link below. You can again receive support from others to help you fill out the forms and write out your plan. And these can include people like a social worker if you're working with a social worker, staff from vocational rehabilitation, local Social Security office, or any organization that helps with benefits. They should be able to help you in detailing your specific plan. And as a part of creating your plan and filling out the forms to set up your pass account, you're going to have to include specific things. And those include things like showing how the funds are going to be kept separate and unique in the pass account, as opposed to, maybe being intertwined with the other monies that you might have in like a checking or savings account. You're going to have to show how you are going to achieve your work goals, what your work goals are. You might have to include a specific time frame, so how long you plan to work, or the specific time frame that you might need to achieve those work goals, along with others. The information that you will need to provide is in that pass forms that are available on the SSA website. Once you have the pass forms filled out and your plan written out, you are going to bring this information to your local Social Security office. So you can mail that in, or you can drop it off in person. Some individuals find that it's helpful to set a meeting with their local Social Security office to review the plans. If you do schedule a time to meet with Social Security, let them know that you're setting up a meeting specifically concerning a pass account so that they can set you up with the right person. So once the plan is approved, you are then able to start saving based on the plan that you've created. Social Security might want to review your plan once it's been established to make sure that you are making progress towards your goals. And if the plans need changed, a past expert with Social Security can work with you to discuss those changes if updates do need to be made. If for whatever reason your plan is not approved, you can appeal that decision and work with a past expert at the Social Security office to talk about the changes that do need to be made. So, how could a pass account impact your benefits? Well, again, the income that is put into a pass account will no longer count as income when determining how much funding someone is getting from their SSI benefits. The amount that someone is putting into their account is included in their written plan and approved by Social Security. So, for example, if someone has included in their plan that they want to save $300 of their monthly earnings to help pay for educational costs, that $300 that's going into the pass account would be shielded from counting as income. If someone's earning more than that each month, the regular wage counting rules still apply for the remaining income if that individual has SSI. However, this does mean that someone could see an increase in what they were getting from SSI before the establishment of the pass account. The funds in the pass account will also not count towards someone's resource limit. In Indiana, this is also true for someone's Medicaid benefits, and other agencies might also disregard income set aside in a pass account when determining eligibility for other programs. So this could include housing assistance as well as SNAP benefits. So let's take a look at some examples of how a pass account could be beneficial and how it could impact the income that someone is receiving. So in this example, the individual is only receiving SSI at the start of this, in addition to their wages. So we have an individual named Billy who wants to go to school to become a social worker, and he currently works part-time and earns $665 per month. Billy's also eligible for SSI benefits. So using the SSI income calculations, which you can see in the second bullet point, after doing all the calculations from his 665, Social Security is determining that has $290 in countable income each month, which reduces his SSI benefit from the maximum total in 2024 of 943 to 653. Through Billy's past plan, Billy does include that he wants to be able to save the $290 in countable income towards his educational costs to become a social worker. The countable income is then saved through that pass account, which means that that $290 is no longer considered countable income when looking at Billy's SSI benefits. This means that Billy's SSI increases to $943 per month. So that this increases what Billy received from SSI. Prior to the pass account, it was $653. By saving that $290, it increases what he's getting from SSI to $943. An example B, this is an individual who is only receiving SSDI at the beginning prior to her pass account, and this is a way that someone could potentially be found eligible for SSI once the pass account is established. So we have an individual, her name is Maria, who wants to be able to go to school and become a paralegal. She currently receives $1,000 in SSDI benefits every month, and she's currently not eligible for SSI. Maria determines that she would need $980 per month for educational costs so that she can become a paralegal. And this is including things like her tuition, her books, or other educational things that she might need to pay for to help her achieve those goals. So Maria creates her PASS plan, and that PASS plan is approved. And as a part of that plan, Maria has stated that she's going to take $980 of her SSDI and put it into the PASS account. When that $980 goes into the PASS account, again, Social Security is no longer considering that as income. This is going to make Maria eligible for the full SSI payment. So really what that means is that Maria's SSDI, that 980, is going to the PASS account to pay for her educational costs. And now Social Security is going to award Maria SSI so that she can use SSI to help financially support her living expenses. So that's how, and an example of how someone who did not have SSI prior to setting up the PASS account could become eligible for SSI if they're saving in other ways to meet their educational goals. So, well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you have found this information informative. If you have questions or would like to learn more, please visit us at our website, thearctrust.org, email us at thearctrust@arcind.org, or you can give us a call at these numbers. We also want to thank again the National Bank of Indianapolis. The National Bank of Indianapolis is a proud financial partner with the ARC of Indiana and provides expert banking, administration, and investment management services for the ARC and its clients. To learn more about the National Bank of Indianapolis and its services, please visit www.nbofi.com.